Hello everyone and welcome to Grow Caterpillars. Today I am going to talk about something which I have learned quite recently and that is complaining less about my life. So we kind of have gotten into a mindset that our life it's not perfect, it's not complete, it's not whole, and it has a lot of problems to it. Maybe I don't like my job, I don't like my partner, maybe I don't have a partner, and when I have one, I don't like him or her quite as much as I want to. And this problem has been escalated, I personally believe, because of all those YouTubers, all those influencers who have very kindly sold the idea of dream life, of living your dream life. And that is why we kind of constantly think if the life that we are living right now is our dream life. And trust me, when you think in that way, you will find always the answer is a no. Okay. But recently I was rereading the book The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and I am going to actually read the section for you. Okay. He drank a bit from the wine that remained from his dinner of the night before, and he gathered his jacket closer to his body. He knew that a few hours from now, with the sun at its zenith, the heat would be so great that he would not be able to lead his flock across the fields. It was the time of day when all of Spain slept during the summer. The heat lasted until nightfall, and all that time he had to carry his jacket. So, kind of, he is complaining here. But when he thought to complain about the burden of its weight, he remembered that because he had the jacket, he had withstood the cold of the dawn. We have to be prepared for change, he thought, and he was grateful for the jacket's weight and warmth. The jacket had a purpose, and so did the boy. So, as we can see here, the first thing the boy is complaining about the weight of his jacket because he has to carry it. But in the very next line, the author is reminding us that, hey, because of this heavy thing you have with you, you can sustain yourself. Otherwise, maybe you won't survive. Like, seriously, if that boy didn't have that heavy jacket, how would have he survived the cold of the dawn? Right? The same thing happens in our lives. Personally, I think, and many of my well-wishers and my seniors, they also have told me that the idea of anything perfect does not exist. There's no perfect job, there's no perfect partner, there's no perfect society. Okay. You will get a percentage of it good, a percentage of it will always, be either bad or maybe not that good. So instead of complaining about the bad parts, what we can do is more of embracing the good parts of it. For example, say I don't like my job, okay? But then if I don't have that job, would I be able to pay the rent of my apartment? Would I be able to pay for food? would I be able to pay for you may say electricity or anything? Like, okay, so like look at these plants. I love plants, okay, but then I have to buy these, right? I have to buy these terracotta pots, I have to buy the plants, I have to buy fertilizers for it, I have to buy pesticides, to keep these plants safe. So if I don't have the job, I won't have the salary. So it's one thing that I'm complaining because I maybe a part of me doesn't like a part of my job. So there's a scope for change. There's a scope for improvement. There's a scope of learning. But at the same time, we have to keep in mind that first of all, we got into our job maybe because of the salary, because money is important. We just cannot say that, what, I want my freedom, I don't care about money, and we are going to let it all go. If you can do that, kudos to you. You are extremely brave, and the society needs people like you. But if you are not, if you need this job right now, at this moment, at this point of your life, then I think it would be a better idea to stop to complain less about the bad parts of your job and to be grateful about the good parts of your job. So that's my take from my life of other people, and from this book, that maybe we can be more grateful about the jacket because it protects us from the cold, and while being grateful for that jacket, we can maybe prepare ourselves to buy a lighter jacket, right? So that's it. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.